Hey, it's Jessica, and hopefully you can see properly because I'm not using the flash again. As you can see, that is Spot, and he is in something different. I decided to upgrade them, and I decided not to go, like, expensive. And I just bought these, these are actually from Hagen. They're the Crabworks things. Technically, they're supposed to be for hermit crabs, which is ridiculous because this is nowhere suitable for a hermit crab. But it is 3 gallons, so it's pretty damn good for fish. Well, a betta fish. Don't put any other fish in these type of things. But when I do have these, I don't have a filter. Heater is no problem. You just have to kind of cut out a spot that you can fit the plug through and feed it through. The only thing I don't like about this is it's red. I'd rather have a black top. And my fish store does have black ones now. It's the Exoterra ones, but they didn't have the size. They had even bigger, which was like probably 5 gallons. And that would be like, I would have no room for that. Or they had smaller, which is unsuitable. Because they looked really small, like maybe not even 2 gallons, maybe. I don't know how many gallons it would be. But these, I looked up like how you can like do the math of like what a container, how many gallons it is. And it came out to be like 3.14 gallons, so basically 3 gallons, which is pretty good. Only problem is these little heaters are crap. You can see the temperature. The temperature's sitting at like 75 if I'm lucky. I might not even be at 75. Yesterday it started off at 80 because I used warm water to fill them up with. And then I guess the morning it was still sitting at like 78, so I didn't think it was going to go that low. And then I came home from work and I was like, oh crap. But it's kind of cool in the house right now. Like, I'm wearing my pajamas and a sweater because I was like, oh, it's cold. So, yeah. But I did order 2 heaters, so hopefully they don't take too long. For some reason it's saying it's going to be like December 1st. It's from Amazon, and I was like, since when does Amazon take that long? I know I picked the free shipping, which is like slower, but still. But it's not coming from, usually it comes from Ontario, that's why it's so quick, because I'm in Ontario. But it says on the tracking it's coming from BC. So I was like, oh, I guess it is going to take a little longer, but even then, I don't see how it's going to take 2 weeks. That's ridiculous. He looks so pretty, though, in the light. I just got that lamp light on top of him. So at least he has a heater. Like, I was thinking, that could be worse. He could be, like, at the store still in his cup, which is completely unheated. So who knows? Like, basically, people like to think that if their room is 70 degrees, the water is 70 degrees. No, the water is always colder than room temperature. So your house would have to be set at 70, and then the water would be like 68, which is way too cold. So at least he's in the 70s. And our house is not set at 70. It's definitely lower than that. I think it's 68, the house. And it gets lower at night. So, yeah. It goes up occasionally when it's really cold outside. Somebody will turn it up. But yeah. He's got 3 anubias in his marijuana ball. I did get 3 new anubias. I have 2 on order because somebody was like, you should order plants because your fish store probably won't get any more anubias, because I had bought like the 2 last nice ones. And then I go and I was just going to get guinea pig pellets, and that's when I decided to pick up these. And then I looked at their plants and they had new anubias that all look great. Actually, they have friggin' flower buds on them, which are probably gonna die because I think the buds probably need a lot of nutrients in the water and light. Anubias are hard to actually get to flower. I had one flowering in my goldfish tank, which I made a video about because it was like a big deal, right? Because they're hard to flower. So yeah, I doubt these. Spot doesn't have the ones that flower. I'll show you Shy in a second. He has the ones that have the buds on them. This one looks like it's about to friggin' fly away. They're really hard to bury because you can't bury the rhizome. You can only bury the long stringy roots. So yeah, when I do a water change, I'll try to fix that. I don't even know when the plants are coming. I paid all this money for these 2 freaking plants because the shipping's ridiculous. Because you have to like make sure it's fast shipping, or they might die. And I don't even know if they've been sent. So hopefully, it's just 2. So I was thinking I will just put 1 more in each tank, and they'll have like a little forest going on. Can't have too many plants. It's good for the water, and it's good for them. So So because he's under the light, I didn't worry about him. I found Kroot's light, because back in the day, Kroot was in this. Kroot lived in this, like, forever. That was just his home. So I found Kroot's light, which is just this one LED. It's by Marina. I think it's basically like a betta light. I think I paid a lot of money for it, too. I can't remember. It's just one light. It's better than nothing. It kind of ended up making a spotlight, though, but he doesn't seem to mind it. The gravel's white, which helps. It's reflecting everything. So I don't know why his marrow ball's here. I noticed it after I had already filled up the tank all the way, so I wasn't going to put my hand in. I was sick of putting my hand in because it's bloody heater. I've stuck my hand in like 4 times to get this to connect to the side. It's not doing it. It's making me angry. So I kind of just left it and been like, too bad. But now it's touching the plant, and I don't think the plant's like that much heat. It's actually a pain in the butt to open. Open! Yeah, I really don't know why this... Oh, shit. I don't know why this heater is being ridiculous. Like, the other one's sticking fine. I don't know what's wrong with this one. I don't think I can do this one hand. Okay, so we'll see how long that lasts. I just paused the camera because it was getting a little ridiculous. There's Spot. I think he seems to like this a lot more. First of all, this light is a lot darker. So as you can see, that's a flower bud. It already looks like it's dying. And there's another one over there at the other end. I got lucky. I was gonna end up with like an odd amount of plants, but then when I opened one of the new plants I bought, it was 2. Like they had 2 stuck together and they sold it as 1. And it was these 2 back there. So I was like, sweet, and I have a right number of plants, because right now they both little tanks have 3 anubias in them each. 4 once I get the ones that like let's look down there where you can't see anything. 4 once I get my shipment. These tanks look hazy, but I don't think it's just the low light. It's just the low light because Spots looks clearer. They've been in this for like a day now. I did it yesterday before I got home from work, went to the fish store, picked everything up, went home and switched them over. I just didn't want to make the video right away because they had all those bubbles on the side and you couldn't see much. So yeah, still can't see him that well because he's just got that one light. I was thinking of maybe buying 2, like another one of these, and then having them like 1 and 1 side by side, so it's a little brighter. The only pain in the butt thing about those lights is there's no on and off switch. Like I have to unplug it. Luckily I don't have to unplug it all the way, like from the socket, because you guys just got a close up of that. I just have to unplug it from this. Here's my garbage can. So yeah, I just unplugged that at night. And they stayed off all day. I didn't leave them on. I came home from work and put them on. So yeah, his tank is kind of sideways. So this is the front of his tank, because I don't know where else to put it. But they have 3 gallons now instead of 1. Look at all this room to swim around. Yeah. He's still being quite shy. He's eating. I just kind of drop the pellets in and leave him be, and he goes and gets them. You can like see my reflection. It's weird. And I'll show you off. I think he liked the plants a lot since he didn't have much in his 1 gallon. Because he was, when I first put him in, he was like hanging out by those broader leaves at the back. So that's kind of cool. Good for him, right? Good for Shy. Let's go back to Spot because we can see him better. Because you have a brighter light. I guess I should have used the flash. I don't know. It's tricky with the crayons because you get the reflection. So yeah, Spot has the black gravel and Shy has the white gravel. So yeah, pretty happy with this because it wasn't like me buying expensive tanks, and they are much bigger. I just have to wait for the heaters, like I said, which are the actual, I ended up buying Eheim heaters because I've heard nothing but good about them. The only bad downside is they're quite large. Like I got He didn't like that bang. Usually I put my finger on the glass, like not glass, it's plastic, lightly, so it doesn't scare him, but it makes him flare at my finger. It's kind of funny. But anyways, the heaters, it's 25 watts. I got 2 of them. 25 watts, which is basically the minimum you can get because it's adjustable. So it's going to be perfect for this size tank. But they're going to be probably like 9 inches long, which is really long for a small heater. Usually 25 watt heaters are like 6 inches. So it's probably going to take up most of the back. But it's supposed to be really good. I could have got the the Theo Hydor 25 watt heaters for I think $5 cheaper. But I don't know. They're not as reliable. People like I even had it where I ended up having to crank it up. It was set to 80, and at first it kept maintained 80, and then it started dropping. So I had to crank up the heater, or I had to lower it. One or the other. I had to lower the heater because the thermometer was reading, well, the thermometer was the right amount, but the heater was, I guess, not. It uncalibrated itself or something. I don't know what happens. But with the Eheim ones, it has 2 dials, and one is the calibration, so you can fix that type of mistakes. That's why I wanted the Eheim ones. So yeah, I will show you the Eheim heaters once I get them, if anyone's interested. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.